How do we know the ocean is friendly? It waves. All right, guys. So for skills block this whole week, we are actually going to be writing. So we're going to either need a composition notebook and a pencil, or you guys can actually type it. So I'm going to type mine, but since we haven't typed in a really long time, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to open up a Word document. You guys can open up a Google Doc. So let's see. You should be able to see my screen. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to write a letter to a future first grader. So kindergarten class, they're moving on up. You guys are future what? Second graders, yeah. So we are going to write to a future first grader. And so those of you who send me in a letter, I'm actually going to give it to my new first graders at the beginning of the year next year. So I'm gonna put, dear future, actually they will already be in first grade. So we'll put, dear first grader. Should we put that? Maybe we'll put, dear first grader, comma. So what I would like you guys to do, if you're typing this, remember, first put in a tab, T-A-B, tab it over, so that way it starts the first paragraph. But I want you guys to think of 3 things that we can let them know. So maybe one, some advice academically, advice as for like friends, and then the third piece of advice would be for, I would say, something that you enjoy. So I'll post this on the website, that way you guys can have the requirements. But we have, dear first grader. So actually I'll put it down here. You guys don't need to put this. This is just a reminder, but we'll do one piece of advice academically. So like with grades, one piece of advice socially. So like with friends, you put friends. And one piece of advice, something personal. Personal, we'll put academic, friend, socially. Let's see, piece advice, we'll put social life, and personal. So one piece of advice, academic, academical, we put academical, social, and personal. So I'm gonna say, dear future first grader, make sure to always turn in your work. And why? Why should they turn in their work? So you don't miss out on trading points. One piece of advice socially. So I'd say in first grade, be friendly to everyone. Oh, I accidentally did not spell friendly correct. Be friendly to everyone. I'm gonna put an exclamation mark. Be sure, in first grade, be friendly to everyone. And a piece of advice personally, I'd say also make sure to eat lunch on pizza days. And at the end, I'm gonna put enjoy first grade. Just enjoy first grade, because it's the only year you will be in first grade. So you can write it longer than this, you don't have to, but I do want you to have a piece of advice academically, social, and personal. So something that you want to tell them about what to do in class, something that you want to tell them about how to be a friend, like maybe you could say respect is the most valuable crew trait. And then one piece of advice personally. So it could be about lunch, it could be about like the best place to check out plants would be the innovation zone. Just something that you enjoyed this year. So, dear first grader, make sure to always turn in your work so you don't miss out on trading points. In first grade, be friendly to everyone. Also, make sure to eat lunch on pizza days. Enjoy first grade because it's the only year you will be in first grade. I'm actually going to make mine, if you guys remember from when we were typing, we double spaced it. And then we're going to end the letter. I'm going to press tab a few times. You can put sincerely. You can put love, whatever you want. So I'm going to put sincerely. Maybe, yeah, sincerely. I'm going to tab on over Miss Fisher. So let's put a, you can write it however you'd like though, but, I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it out. All right, so this is what my first grade letter is going to look like. Dear first grader, make sure to always turn in your work so you don't miss out on trading points. In first grade, be friendly to everyone. Also, actually, why? Why should they be friendly to everybody? Be friendly to everyone, comma, so that way you can sit by anyone at lunch. Also, make sure to eat lunch on pizza days. Enjoy first grade because it's the only year you will be in first grade. Sincerely, Miss Fisher. So I'm going to give this to one of my first graders next year. And all the letters that you guys write, I'm actually going to, if you write it out, don't worry, you don't have to send it to me. I'll take a picture of the image that you send me and I'll actually print it out for them, okay? So have fun and write some advice for a future first grader. They've never been in first grade before. What should they know? What should they try to avoid? What should they do? What should they enjoy? So I can't wait to read all of your letters. Bye, guys.